Okay, so here goes the first one of these. It will probably be awkward and full of pauses. I figured while I was diligently working my hardest back here on the gun range, quiet phone, figured while I was back here on the gun range I could make myself useful and highlight a couple of the different range rental guns that we have for people to try out. And just so you know, rentals are $10, and then you buy the ammo for whatever gun you're planning on shooting. So I'm going to start today with one of my favorites. This is the Tommy gun. It's made by Auto Ordnance. It is heavy as sin, but it is a lot of fun. Turn the volume down on the phone really quick. Yeah, so like I was saying, quite heavy, but a lot of fun to shoot. Chambered in .45. We do have a 30-round magazine, but unfortunately it is broken. So, too bad. You have to use the 50-round drum, which is pretty cool. So, anyway, I'm going to go out and shoot it and kind of demo it a little bit for you, but it is very nice. There is a reason why it cost so much money back in the 20s when they started making it. It is solid steel receiver. It's got actually a very nice adjustable peep sight on it, and you know, when you need to shoot someone in the face at 500 yards with a 45 ACP, then and you just adjust that thing all the way up and you quickly down under that guy. So another interesting thing is the cuts compensator, named for the inventor. So as if the 10 or 11 or 12-ish pounds that the gun weighs was not enough to handle the recoil for you, compensator also helps keep the muzzle down, theoretically. I've never shot one without the compensator. This is the only one I've tried, so I really can't comment one way or the other as to how effective it is, but it does look cool, and it, what would the word be? It summons the spirit of Al Capone and all those great non-tax-paying Americans from the 1920s. So, anyway, something interesting that I've noticed about this gun when we've been renting it out, and we have rented it out a lot. It did break one time. The extractor ripped off, which makes it difficult to run. So we sent it back to Auto Ordnance. They were very nice to fix it for us and send it back. But so, like I said, this one is designed to run the drum magazine in addition to the stick magazines. I'm not going to load it back here in the lobby for obvious reasons, but you can see there's two ribs basically cut out in the side of the receiver. There are two anti-ribs, whatever, that allow that drum magazine to slide into position. On the military one, they disabled the use of the drum by filling in the sides and allowing only the drum to be loaded up into the, or only allowing the stick magazine to be loaded up by sliding the back of the magazine up into this slot here. An interesting thing, when the bolt is in the closed position, which it is a closed bolt gun, it's not an open bolt machine gun, it's only semi-auto, unfortunately. Thank you, Hughes Amendment. But you can see how, so you line this up a little bit, see how the bolt actually, half of it comes out the bottom, and when you slide the drum in, you can see the drum actually won't go into the gun until you retract the bolt and essentially make space for it. So there is a bolt lock mechanism right here where you can pull the bolt back and lock it open, slide the drum in, and then pull the bolt back and allow it to go forward. What is interesting about that is this gun does not have a bolt hold open for when the magazine is empty. So when you are done shooting with the drum, you actually have to pull the bolt back. So what's interesting is when the drum is empty, your bolt is forward, and there is no way to get that drum out unless the bolt is to the rear. So Auto Ordnance actually includes a tool called the third hand, which slides up in here and manually pushes this bolt hold open button up while the drum is in the way. Theoretically, you could press the magazine release button, which is right here, and pull the bolt back, and have somebody else, i.e. your actual person third hand, slide the drum out, but it's a lot easier just to lock the bolt back and then slide it out yourself. In seeing how the drum magazine works, it is very apparent why the military had no interest in using the drum. Not only is it somewhat unreliable, it is a pain to clear malfunctions or to even reload the gun if you're using the drum. So stick magazines make a lot more sense for the military. And probably for normal people too, because like I said, that drum is a pain. But it has about 50 cool points as well, so I guess you have to decide which more important. So anyway, without further ado, if I haven't bored you enough, let's go out and put some rounds through it. Okay, so hopefully you can hear over the sound of the ventilation system going, but anyway, got the loaded 50 round drum ready to go. Got the gun, and I got a target, which because I'm a cheapskate, it's a piece of cardboard. So I want to shoot a 22 at it, but we've got our ever manly 45 ACP, so we'll probably be able to tell which shots are which. So, okay, we're going to put this out at 15 yards-ish. And I'll show you how that loads now. You can see the bolts there in the way. So, just put our locking tab up, open the bolt up. Slide the drum in. You can see the first round sitting in there. Now we'll see if the miracle of 50 rounds without a malfunction happens. It's rare. We'll see. Alrighty. That's about the best way to spend 25 bucks. So, anyway, you can see. Oh, gotta do a video for the range.
Nice.
You can come and shoot this if you want.
Oh, no thanks.
Okay. So, see, he was interested too. You should be as well. Come and rent this thing. Anyway, you can see the bolt's closed, and even pressing that mag release, there's no way you're going to get that magazine out. So, I'll attempt to do this without a third hand. We'll see how successful I am. Oh yeah! There we go. So, you know you're good if you can do something with two hands that normally requires three, I suppose. So, anyway, load of fun. 10 bucks to rent the gun, and coming to buy a box of ammo. Whole box will fit in one of these. See you on the range.